Like, is this a fail at this point? Is this making any difference? Yo, I don't know what I'm looking like right now.
Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, hi, my name is Dumebi and I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. I hope you decide to join the big happy family by hitting the subscribe button right below this video and the notification bell right beside it. That way YouTube notifies you whenever I drop a new video. And if you're an oldie, you guys are special, you know how we do it. So today's video is a recreation video. I'm going to be recreating a video that has been on YouTube now for about a month. A lot has been going on with me, so I should have done this video earlier, but I wasn't able to. I'll gist you guys all about that in another video. So I'm going to be recreating a very beautiful skin work technique that was done by SCOTT Barnes. If you don't know SCOTT Barnes is actually Jennifer Lopez's makeup artist for like over 20 years now, and he is good. So the technique, he did this on Tati's YouTube channel and it was just beautiful. So I've been itching to try to see how it's going to look on me, because you know I'm a beautiful melanated dark skin queen. So I want to know how that technique will look on me because it looks so good, guys. So without further ado, let's just get right into today's video.
I always start with contouring. I always start with the dark and then I add the light. So I'm going to treat you as though we were doing like a video shoot, music video or something like that.
Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna sing for you at the end of this.
So he said he usually starts with contour, but he's going to start on highlights and he's going to be doing the makeup on her like as if she's getting ready for a music video shoot. So we're talking full glam, high definition makeup that can, you know, not give you flashback and all that stuff when you have the lights and camera on you. So let's just get right into it, guys.
What I like to do with this is to bring it in and you just use it to like eliminate stuff.
So I'm going to be using what I have. So he's starting with a concealer. So the one that I'm using here is Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 55. He doesn't use primer and I'm curious about that because I live in a tropical country. Is the makeup going to hold? I don't know. Guys, the only thing I have on my face right now is just my moisturizer. Finish. Nothing else.
Now, this is everybody's like, where do I contour? So this is always the question, right? So I bring the light right all the way up to the edge. And sometimes you see really bad nose contour and it looks like they're behind bars.
Said you see really bad nose contour and it looks like they're behind bars. Oh my god, that shade was real. So I'm just going to be bringing my concealer just up, just like he did.
So anyway, what I like to do with it is just kind of blend it out.
Using that just to tap on the concealer.
And you can do this on yourself, which is very easy, is I blend it out this way.
Like, kind of like slightly pushing this part upwards, just to blend it out a bit closer to the bridge of the nose. Okay, so he kind of blends these two together in between the eyebrows downwards like this.
See that? See how the angles are already happening? It's kind of weird, right?
Guys, it's time for contour. He's using a stick cream contour. I don't have that. I'm going to be using this one from Juvia's. This is the shade 2. Wow. The contour he's using on Tati is like several shades darker than her. Several shades. I'm thinking 6, 7, 8 shades. So I'm going to be using this one. This is what I usually use for my contour. And he placed a generous amount of it. He brought it all the way from here down to the chin area. It's basically sculpting the jaw area. I think I can make use of this one. Yeah, this is close enough. Yeah. So, okay, so he's basically tapping it and then blending it downwards like so into the neck area. This basically lifts the jaw, like it just makes it snatched, as Tati said. basically reduces, like makes your jawline more pronounced, makes your face look, you know, like more oval, snatched, like, you know, like when you drag. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, this look is actually called snatural, snatch but natural.
Now, if you need to minimize someone's neck, this is what I do. Bring it into a V.
Wow, he's going ahead to like enhance, he's going ahead to actually like work on her collarbones, ladies.
I don't think my neck needs to be moved.
No.
This is my area that I don't like. Scott actually is always like,
It's beautiful.
What are you doing? Why are you? I always try to cover this up.
Why?
Because I don't
Cover
like
it with what?
I don't like my bones.
Now it's time to contour the cheekbones. He took the contour like so, and he stopped right about there, and then he now started blending with the same brush. You guys, being that I'm using a liquid concealer, it's moving about more than the way SCOTT Barnes Zone would. You know, cream concealer is cream, while this is liquid, so it's moving about more. So I think my advice is, if you're going to use liquid concealer to do this technique, I think you need to apply less, because by the time you blend it, it spreads out and it looks wider or, you know, harsher. Yo, I don't know what I'm looking like right now. Oh my god. I think my face is actually getting snatched. Like play, like I can see what this is doing, and I'm not even done. He brought it down into the top of the, like towards the arc of the brow just a bit. Wow. I'm seeing things that I never would have thought of on my own. Like it's like he's doing magic. Guys, for the contour, I noticed he's using a very tiny brush. He's really sculpting the nose. So I'm going to use, this is a lip brush also from ELF. I'm going to be taking my contour shade.
This is where people really mess up with contouring. They over contour and then they drag all this brown into the nose.
It's kind of like using the contour shade to sculpt the lip a bit, to make it look fuller. Wow, can you guys see my top lip? Looks like it's twice the size that it normally is.
Okay, I'm decided I'm gonna use some Chanel on you. Ready?
Oh.
I feel a bit iffy about applying foundation on my chest, but well, since we're following the tutorial, I might as well just do that. And I see that the foundation shade is definitely darker than Tati. It's almost like the same shade as her contour shade. So I think he was trying to like give her a tan look sort of. So because I'm already dark and I don't see why I should be trying to make myself look darker than I am already, I'm going to be using my own shade of foundation. I'm just applying a bit in my chest area. So I'm using the Juvia's Place foundation in the shade Angola 140. So I just took like just this much. I don't really need a lot of foundation. He's using like a blending brush that's kind of a bit fluffy to like blend the highlight and the contour together. So this is a powder brush actually, but because it's fluffy, I'm going to use this for this particular step. So he was doing this. You guys, I've never seen my jawbones pop this much. Like, what's going on? He's using a smaller brush to blend this side for more precision with like circular motions, but not wide circles, just like smaller circular motions, like what I'm doing right now. You guys, I'm already loving this technique. Like, it's time for blush. I think this was my favorite thing when I saw this tutorial. The fact that you use cream blush, I have never, ever used cream blush in my life, and I do not own one, so I'm going to be making use of my lipstick. So he's using like a reddish tone, something with that like reddish orangey tone. This lipstick is the Maybelline Color Show lipstick in the shade 205 Red Siren. Siren. Do I need to say that again? Okay, I'm just going to be rubbing this on my hand like so.
I love cream. I think that cream works primarily better than powder for a couple reasons. It looks like it's coming from inside the skin.
Is this making any difference? I'll use this brush to just blend the contour on the lips, on the top of the lips. Going over the fine lines under the eye again.
This is a dry brush. What I'm doing here is just marrying everybody together.
Just using a brush to just like dab over everything to blend everything seamlessly. Am I looking like a crazy person, or is this looking like, is this a fail at this point? No, I'm actually really proud of myself because this technique is kind of intimidating. At this point, he's going in with more of the highlights concealer, the concealer for highlights. So I'll be using my Maybelline, the same one that I used before.
So what powder are you using? You're using your powder.
I'm using Petal. She's a little translucent with a tiny
So
tinge
guys,
of pink
the
in
next
it.
thing he's doing is to apply powder, and he's using, I really can't tell what kind of powder it is, but it's compact, and he mentioned that it's a translucent powder. I'm going to use my regular compact face powder. This one is from Beyond Beauty, and then I'm going to take just a dab of my setting powder. This one is a brown shade, yeah, just to give me that translucent high definition effect. I'll be using this shade right here because I'm going to be starting with my highlight areas. So you guys, while I was applying powder, I realized that the cream was still on my nose, and I looked at Tati and realized that he had already blended out the nose highlight and contour. So I'm just going to do that because obviously that part was removed in editing. So I'm just going to use, I'm using a small brush. This is an eyeshadow brush, also from ELF. Can you guys see? My nose is looking snatched. Do you have anything to say? So I'll just tap on it just so that it doesn't seem as harsh anymore. Now this is me, this is not Scott Barnes, guys. This is me doing this. So guys, let me continue with the powder. So guys, I went over this area with the powder, so I'll be going over it again with it, just dusting it with some of this HD setting powder. It's brown, so if you're going to do this as a dark skin girl, I advise you use something that is not going to give you flashback. Guys, I want to powder the rest of my face, so I'm going to be taking a blend of these two shades and just lightly dusting it over the rest of my face.
Is that highlight?
Yeah. Do you know Glow Getter? Private Society?
Oh!
Time for highlighter. Okay, I'm going to use this one here, and he's using a fan brush. He's using like the bigger size. This is the one that I have. Shoot me. So I'm going to use this one. Actually, he's taking like a mixture of like 3 different shades. So let me just mix. Let me mix these 2 shades, and then he's doing it in kind of circular motions.
Look at your nose.
Oh my god, yes.
Razors.
Oh,
Razors.
I just
Razors.
had plastic
Guys,
surgery
for
with
her
makeup.
nose, he actually just applied the highlighter, and it was very thin and precise. So I'll be using a thin brush for that. guys, he's going over her brow bone area with some of the glow. Okay, he deposits most of the glow here and then just blends it inwards like this. So guys, he's doing a tear duct highlight. So I'm going to use that same brush, the tiny brush that I used for my nose, to just put some glow in my tear ducts. He kind of like did something to make her body glow. So what he did was that he took, like, it was a Neutrogena product, a certain spray or a sunscreen, I didn't quite catch that, and then he sprayed that all over her shoulder area, and then he took some of the highlighter and then he brushed over it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be taking some of the glow.
Now watch, because we have all this on there, we're just putting a little bit of highlighter, bronzers,
Stop this
situation.
right
Look at that.
Can you come over like every day?
This is Barbie
It's amazing.
skin.
Wow.
I just want to show you 2 strokes.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is with just a little bit of powder.
The next step is something that I do not have at all. He's using a bronzer on a Tati. So what I'm going to do to give me that bronzy effect, because bronzer is basically dark but kind of shimmery, so I'm going to use like my contour shade right here and mix it with a bit of this darker shade of highlighter that I have. You guys, I'm just being innovative here, so you guys should probably try it. If it works, if it's a disaster, don't try it.
I hate when that looks like there's a stripe. So let's toast the edges.
I'm going to be using the Westbrook pencil. Usually I use this pencil for my brows.
So remember our little contour. It's underneath there. See the fullness? Okay, and we're gonna connect the top so that it's not too peaked.
The next thing he's doing is that he's going over with her lips with lip gloss.
Okay, now this is important. Tip alert. Feel what I'm doing? Going out to the edge.
Wow. Over to eye makeup. He took like a very rich dark shade of brown in her crease area with a crease brush. So I'm going to use my favorite matte eyeshadow palette from Juvia's Place, and I'll be taking brown, just a dab of the gray to deepen it a bit, because your girl is all melanated and chocolate skin, and I need something that's actually going to show the way that one shows on Tati. He also extended, like he smudged out that same dark shade in her lower waterline area, her bottom lid. For the lid area, he used something that is a bit bronzy, coppery, and I'm going to be going into the Afrique palette by Juvia's, and I'll be taking with my finger, because he uses fingers, I'll be taking a mixture of the shade Fifi and Kofi. The mixture of this shade that I used in my crease area, and just like pressing it on like so. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is so different from what I'm used to. We're going to apply some mascara. So guys, I'm going to pop on my lashes and I'll be right back. I'm tired. The steps are so much. Ah! Guys, I am finally at the end. Whew, I noticed he didn't spray her face. So guys, this is the finished look. Like, it feels like someone else did my makeup, sincerely. Like, I'm lost for words. I really love the way the makeup looks. I just look glowy. I look very bronzy. I look like $1,000,000, and I feel like $1,000,000 because this makeup actually feels really light on me. Because I realized at first when I watched the tutorial, I felt like, oh, he's using a lot of product, but when I apply on my skin, I realized that he actually didn't use a lot of products, because normally if I were to do my makeup, I'll do my foundation, primer, moisturizer, I would probably do like a liquid illuminator just to achieve this kind of look, or in my mind, like the amount of products that I will use. But we definitely did our face makeup without any foundation, and there were some parts that even concealer did not get to in the face makeup. So basically he used little products, so I can see how this kind of makeup would last. You understand? My only concern is because we didn't prime, because I live in a tropical country, I don't know how this kind of makeup will fare, you know, when I go out in the sun. So I don't really know, and unfortunately I'm on quarantine, so I can't step out and say I want to do it like a day-long wear test or something. But anyways, this is the finished look, and I'm really loving his technique. This was not a fail, thank God. It was definitely a pass. This is something that I'd like to try. Yes, I definitely took one or two tips here and there that I'd like to like apply in my everyday makeup, both on myself and on my clients. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment in the comment section. What do you think? How did I do? What do you think you would like to, like, you know, inculcate into your makeup routine? And please do not leave without subscribing. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.